Good morning. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. The first recipe I have for you today is beet jelly, and this is for a godly home channel. 3 cups of beet juice, 4 cups of sugar, 1 box of sugar, 1 box of grape jelly, which is small, 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. Use the bottle. Place beet juice in a large pot. Add lemon juice and sugar. Mix well. Bring to a boil. Boil for 1 minute, stirring constantly. Add the sugar all at once. Bring back to a boil. Boil for 6 minutes, stirring constantly. Remove from heat. Stir in your jello. Make sure it is all well mixed. Ladle in the hot, sterilized jars, leaving 1/2 inch headspace. Wipe rinse with vinegar and seal. A godly home. Overnight rolls. Start at 4 p.m. 1 package of yeast, 1/2 cup of lukewarm water, 4 cups of hot water, 1 1/2 tablespoons of lard, 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 beaten eggs, and flour. Combine yeast and warm water. Stir to dissolve the yeast and set aside. Combine the hot water, lard, sugar, and salt. Let cool. As the water mixture has cooled, add the yeast mixture and the beaten eggs. Stir in enough flour to make a soft dough. Knead. Place in a greased bowl. Knead down several times. Make rolls around 10 p.m. Bake in the morning at 350 degrees until golden brown. Refrigerator dough. 2 1/2 cups of lukewarm water. 2 packages of yeast. 2/3 cup sugar divided. 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. 3/4 cup of cooked instant potatoes, or 1 cup of mashed potatoes, and the mashed potatoes would be without butter or without milk. 2 eggs, 2/3 cups of shortening softened, 7 to 7 1/2 cups of flour. Dissolve the yeast in 1/4 cup of warm water on 1 tablespoon of sugar. Let proof. Stir in remaining water, eggs, and shortening. Gradually add the flour. Knead until smooth. Place in a covered bowl. Refrigerate overnight. Keeps for 7 to 10 days and can be made into caramel rolls, buns, or bread. Cinnamon roll dough. 1 cup of scalded milk. 1/4 cup of sugar. 1/4 cup of butter. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 package of yeast dissolved in 1/4 cup of warm water. 3 1/2 to 4 cups of flour. Combine all ingredients, let rise until doubled in bulk. Roll dough out, spread with butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Roll dough up lengthwise, cut into slices. Place in buttered pan. Bake at 350 degrees until golden brown. Let rise until double when in the buttered pan. You may pour a caramel sauce over the rolls. When first put in the pan if desired. Caramel goo. 1 cup of brown sugar. 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of water. 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. Combine all in a saucepan. Heat until dissolved. Pour into prepared pan and continue as above. Or you can use a glaze for rolls. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of white or dark syrup, 3/4 cups of sugar, and chopped nuts, which are optional. Melt butter in a saucepan. Stir in the soup and sugar. Bring to a boil. Boil for 30 seconds, stirring constantly. Pour into a prepared pan. Place rolls in pan. Let rolls rise and bake as usual. Cinnamon rolls. Breadsticks. 1/2 cup butter or margarine. Melt in a 9 by 13-inch pan in a 450 degrees oven. Mix together 2 1/2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 to 1 cup of cheese, mozzarella or cheddar shredded. Mix those all together and then you add 1 cup of milk. Roll out 1 1/2 inch thick. Cut into slices. Dip both sides into melted butter. Sprinkle with garlic powder. Bake at 450 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Breadsticks. Hamburger sausage. This is a recipe that somebody asked for, but for the life of me I can't remember who asked for it. 5 pounds of hamburger. 5 heaping teaspoons of Morton Tender cook. 1 rounded teaspoon of black pepper. 2 rounded teaspoons of garlic powder. 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke, or should be liquid smoke. 2 1/2 teaspoons of mustard seed. Combine all ingredients. Knead well with your hands until well combined. Place in the refrigerator for 3 days. Knead each day. On the 4th day, knead and shape into rolls like summer sausage. Put on a broiler pan. Put in the oven at 150 degrees for 8 hours. I don't believe the oven go down to 150 anymore, so put it down as low as you can. And they wouldn't go for 8 hours. They're checking after 6 hours, I would say. Or overnight. Take from the oven and let cool. Can be frozen. Can also use deer or antelope meat instead of the hamburger sausage. Spanish rice. 1 pound of ground beef. 1/2 cup of onion chopped. 1 can of tomato soup. 1 cup of water. 1/2 cup of raw rice. 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce and pepper to taste. In a large skillet, brown the ground beef and onion. Drain fat if necessary. Add remaining ingredients. Bring to a boil. Cover. Cook over low heat 15 minutes until the rice is done. Can use canned tomatoes instead of tomato soup, or substitute tomato sauce for soup. Rice casserole. 1 pound of ground beef. 1 small onion chopped. 1/2 cup of celery diced. 1 1/2 cups of minute rice. 1 can of cream of chicken soup. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. 1/2 cup water, and salt and pepper to taste. Brown the ground beef, onion, celery with salt and pepper. Add remaining ingredients. Pour into a casserole dish and bake at 350 degrees for 45 to 60 minutes. Remember, you can make your own cream of soup mixture, and it'd be a lot cheaper than buying these cans of soup. Spaghetti pizza. 1 1/2 pound of spaghetti cooked and drained. 1/2 cup of milk. 2 eggs. 2 cups of spaghetti sauce. Add your favorite pizza topping. Mushrooms, shrimp, green peppers, sausage, onion, hamburger, pepperoni, ripe olives, etc. Grease a 9 by 13-inch pan. Put cooked and drained spaghetti in the bottom of the pan. Mix eggs and milk. Pour over the spaghetti. Pour the sauce over the eggs and the milk. Top with your favorite pizza toppings. Bake at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Let cool 10 minutes before serving. And my last one for the day. Little pasties. Pie crust for 2 double crust pies. 1 pound of bacon of hamburger raw. 3 to 4 raw grated potatoes. 1 to 2 raw grated carrots. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper to taste. Combine the hamburger, the grated carrots, grated potatoes, and spice desired. Roll out 1/2 of the pie crust at a time. Cut with round cookie cutter. Place 1 tablespoon of meat mixture on the pie dough. Fold over the pie crust and seal the edges. Bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 35 minutes until lightly browned. That's it for today. God bless.